Have you ever wondered how two people, making the exact same income, can end up in completely different financial situations? One's driving a brand new car, rocking the latest designer clothes, going on lavish vacations, while the other is struggling to make ends meet, drowning in debt and can't even afford a weekend getaway? It's not always about how much you earn, but how you manage what you earn. That's right, believe it or not, becoming wealthy isn't just about luck or having a high-paying job. It's about developing smart financial habits that set you up for success. In this video, we're diving deep into the reasons why some people with average incomes end up rich, while others struggle financially. We'll uncover the most common financial mistakes to avoid, and more importantly, the proven strategies you can start implementing today to build a solid financial future. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn could change your life. Let's talk about one of the biggest wealth killers, lifestyle inflation. You get a raise and suddenly you need that nicer apartment, that new car, and those expensive meals. Lifestyle inflation is a sneaky trap. It keeps you stuck on a hamster wheel, chasing the next big thing. You work harder for a more expensive life and your savings? They never grow. Trust me, I've been there. I fell into the trap of upgrading my lifestyle with every commission check. I thought I had to look the part to be successful. Real wealth isn't about showing off. It's about financial security and freedom. So next time you get a raise, resist inflating your lifestyle. Ask yourself, how can I use this extra income to build a secure future? Let's talk about a major obstacle to building wealth: debt. High-interest debt like credit cards and payday loans. Life happens. Unexpected expenses pop up, and credit cards seem like the only way. But high-interest debt is like a giant anchor, weighing you down. Instead of investing, you're stuck paying interest. That money could be working for you. It's never too late to break free from debt. Create a budget and cut unnecessary spending. Prioritize paying down high-interest debt first. Slow and steady wins the race. Every dollar towards debt is a step to financial freedom. Imagine this. You're trying to get in shape, but you have absolutely no idea how many calories you're consuming or what kind of workouts you're doing. Sounds pretty impossible, right? Well, managing your money without tracking your expenses is equally as futile. You need to know where your money is going if you want to have any hope of controlling it. Think of it like this. Tracking your spending is like shining a spotlight on your finances. It helps you identify areas where you might be overspending or where you can potentially cut back. You might be surprised to discover just how much those daily coffees or impulse purchases are actually adding up each month. Knowledge is power, my friends. Nowadays, there are tons of great budgeting apps and tools that can help you track your expenses effortlessly. Find one that works for you, and make it a habit to check in on your spending regularly. Trust me, it's a game changer. Let's talk about one of the most powerful habits you can develop for building wealth: investing early and consistently. Now you might be thinking, but Graham, I'm not rich. I don't have a ton of money to invest. And you know what? That's totally okay. You don't need to be a millionaire to start investing. In fact, the earlier you start, the better, even if it's just with a small amount each month. Why is that? Because of the magic of compound interest. Compound interest is like a snowball effect. When you invest your money, it earns interest. But here's the cool part. That interest then earns interest on itself, and so on. Over time, even small contributions can grow exponentially. So, even if you're just starting out, don't underestimate the power of investing consistently. Alright, let's talk about one of my favorite financial habits of all time. Paying yourself first. What does that even mean? Well, it simply means that before you pay your bills, before you buy groceries, before you do anything else with your money, you set aside a portion of your income for your future self. Think of it like this. You're your own most important investment. So just like you wouldn't skip out on paying your rent or mortgage, you shouldn't skip out on paying yourself. Now, how much should you pay yourself first? Well, that depends on your individual financial goals and circumstances, but a good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 10 to 20% of your income. And where should you put this money? I recommend setting up a separate savings account specifically for your Pay Yourself First fund. This will help you avoid the temptation to dip into it for unnecessary expenses. Now let's talk about the importance of focusing on acquiring assets rather than liabilities. What's the difference? Well, an asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes money out of your pocket. Think about it. A rental property that generates passive income is an asset. A stock portfolio that pays dividends is an asset. But a fancy car that depreciates in value and comes with hefty monthly payments, that's a liability. Now, I'm not saying that you should never buy nice things, but it's all about balance and prioritizing your financial goals. If you're constantly accumulating liabilities, it's going to be much harder to build real, lasting wealth. So next time you're about to make a big purchase, ask yourself, is this an asset or a liability? If it's a liability, think long and hard about whether it's truly worth delaying your financial goals. Now let's dive into a crucial aspect of managing money effectively, the psychology of money. You see, it's not just about crunching numbers and following spreadsheets, it's about understanding the emotional and psychological factors that influence our financial decisions. Our relationship with money is often shaped by our upbringing, our experiences, and our beliefs. And sometimes these subconscious beliefs can sabotage our best financial intentions. For example, if you grew up believing that money is scarce or that rich people are greedy, you might subconsciously self-sabotage your own financial success. Or, if you're constantly comparing yourself to others and their perceived financial status, it can lead to feelings of inadequacy and poor financial choices. The key is to develop a healthy and empowered relationship with money. This means understanding your own money story, identifying any limiting beliefs, and replacing them with positive and empowering ones. Alright, before we wrap things up, I want to share some of my all-time favorite books that have had a profound impact on my own financial journey. These books offer invaluable insights into building wealth, developing smart financial habits, and mastering the psychology of money. First up, we have Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This classic book challenges conventional wisdom about money and investing and emphasizes the importance of financial education. Next, we have The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley and William Danko. This eye-opening book debunks the myths surrounding wealth and reveals the surprisingly ordinary habits of self-made millionaires. And finally, no book recommendation list would be complete without Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This timeless masterpiece delves into the power of mindset and belief in achieving success, not just in finance but in all areas of life. So there you have it, the real reasons why people with the same income can end up on completely different financial paths. Remember, it's not always about how much you earn, but how you manage what you earn. By adopting good financial habits like avoiding lifestyle inflation, paying down debt, tracking your spending, investing early and often, paying yourself first, focusing on assets and mastering the psychology of money, you can take control of your financial future and build the life of your dreams. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos on personal finance, real estate, and entrepreneurship. And as always, thanks for watching.